flagger at Raceway Park, and I called them within 0.3 seconds, and I was like, oh my God, do you still have any positions available? And they're like, yeah, I think we can get you in. And I'm like, thank the Lord you had an extra yellow flagger position open. I was planning on waiting all year until next year and having to be first in line. I had no idea those weren't the most coveted spots. I didn't know that at the time. All right, 45 plus class is underway. You better watch it because Jay Wagner's in this one, folks. Probably got spikes coming out of the side of the hubs and axles of that Suzuki. Really? Whoa! He's still alive. He stayed asleep the whole time. Wow. Hey, I'm not dead yet. Ain't dead yet. If you've seen a couple of vultures, we need them back. They're the KTM crew is looking. They lost a couple of their vultures. Barry Higgins lost a couple of his vultures. And once again, he comes up short for the 30th year in a row. Barry politicking for the 80-plus class. Couldn't get it done. The 80-plus class. Yes, it's been 30 years of trying to get it since he turned 80. He's actually going to try to make it up to a year that matches each displacement of a motorcycle that KTM's make. Now I'm working on 150. Wants to be at 150. Eventually the 1190 Adventure. We got a battle on our hands. The 21 is going after Jay Wagner. That is Kevin Kozad. Wagner had the lead. Kozad going after him, hoping the hands of the Lord protect him from body bag. And look at Ryan Weatherby here on the outside of the 15 and the 17. What is Justin Cooper doing out here on his Yamaha in the 45-plus class? What are you doing? When the gate drops, I'll just go out behind them, just run some laps. Wow, I didn't even know they had it back then. Pass was almost made. Ryan Weatherby got around Jay Wagner, then thought better of it. Look at that. Jimmy Albertson's dad is here looking for Jimmy. Of all motos for Jimmy to miss, this 45-plus. And Ryan Weatherby almost made the move. Oh, and coming back now is Alan Julian. That's actually the 17. My bad. It is not Justin Cooper illegally racing in the 45-plus class and not even being 20 years old. Alan Julian had a line on the inside. It didn't work. Kevin Kozad's going to get him back and retake the third-place spot. Alan Alford in that mix as well. Jay Wagner now starting to get away. Telling you what, the police thought they had the evidence on him finally. They had those lawyers. It couldn't pin him down. They had their suspicions, but they're never able to quite prove him guilty. And now Ryan Weatherby, a little mistake back there in second. I think this is Alford here. Yep, Alford on the 21, up to third. Oh, yeah. Want to get that high noon moto, get the sun up, the heat out. They're breaking jumps now. Breaking jumps. Canfield, you're not 45 plus eligible yet, are you? You're not 45 plus eligible, are you? You are 45 plus eligible. You've gone past the Mendoza line. Oh, Jeff Canfield checking it out. MX Sports his own. He'll disqualify every single one of you. Yeah. Hand himself the title.
Well, you know, I feel really good about that. Disqualified 39 other guys.
Sorry about that, guys.
Rules are rules here. Sorry, I don't make them. You break them. Weatherby still out front
No,
on
what
lap
happened
2.
there?
Oh,
What happened?
it's
Weatherby
been
made the move.
Body bag with the throat punch to Weatherby.
Man, Weatherby is going to rue the day that first Moto happened. He finished 6th. He came back for 2nd in Moto 2.
Man.
And is winning here in Moto 3. But here comes Wagner back around the outside.
In that HOV lane, he goes right around him.
Speed limit's the same, man. I know it's wide open, but you got to watch it. The police will enforce it.
So Weatherby's still there. And Wagner on that Husqvarna has not been able to make the pass.
Wagner's got him now here at the 10 Commandments. That inside line worked. Weatherby got to pick it up through that section. Here comes Alan Alford. How much time did Weatherby lose?
Yeah, slipping way back here.
Yeah, in the 10 Commandments alone.
He took his time. He read every one of them as he went through.
Well, that's because Kozad's back there.
He's yelling the 10 Commandments to everybody that'll listen.
Hey, everybody.
Listen
Kevin.
up. Yeah.
Good work with Kevin, Weege, Rodney.
Really enjoyed it.
Coming towards us here out of Storyland.
Wonder if they can hear the lollipops. Can they hear it? Very professional. Honda man moving up. That's Dennis Bork. He was on the podium earlier this week trying to get up there again. Look at this 3-rider battle. Bork has caught Weatherby, and Weatherby is all that ground. How do you lose 2 seconds in one section and make it back? Only this week at this track have I seen this.
Here he comes. He is going after your leader, and he might just do it right in front of us for the fans. Body bag's been blowing kisses at his girlfriend, and now he's going to take that right back away from him.
Woo.
Come and get it. Weatherby, man, heating up here under the sun here in this last moto of the plus 800 class.
What kind of weather would he like, Weatherby? He likes this? What kind of weather will he be?
Good weather here.
Be a fair weather Weatherby? Or a bad weather Weatherby?
Here.
I got to give the pat on the back to Jeff Russell, Randy Poulter, and everybody with this track crew. The track is so darn raceable. We've seen it in a lot of motos where a guy will literally lose 2 seconds on one half of the track and then gain 2 seconds on the other. I mean, Weatherby had Wagner passed at this point a lap ago, then got passed back and lost a ton of ground. And by the end of the lap, he had repassed him. And now, more trouble. Dennis Bork around Jay Wagner. Second place.
Alan Alford trying to get back in the game here as well. So they're racing each other. Alford about to sneak up in there and jump in the fun. And all the while, Ryan Weatherby out to about a half-second lead. Look, he was about to pull away. I was about to say he's out to a 2-second lead. And you look back and what do you know? Bork now under the attack or going after Weatherby.
Let's see if Weatherby sticks to this inside now and handles the 10 Commandments better than the last time. He does. He does some doubling and actually pulls away.
He skipped a commandment. Oh, that's going to bite him there.
Wonder which one.
Which one?
Probably gluttony.
Ugh.
Or is that 7 deadly sins?
Whatever.
I'm so confused.
He definitely, you don't want to covet thy wife. Don't want to do that one here at the ranch.
Let's covet those moto medals. That's all we're looking for. Wes Kane. He violates
I'll
that
covet
one
your
all the
wife,
time.
don't you worry.
He violates that one all
I'll
the
do
time.
the coveting. I don't even know what that word means, but I'll do it.
Dude, where were you? Jimmy, you were missing. Your moto. You said you were here all week waiting. He only wanted to watch 3 motos. So Weatherby in the lead. Jay Wagner, man, he's going backwards in a hurry.
Don't talk about body bag like that, though.
Sorry, Jimmy. Sorry. I know.
I was
probably
literally,
my throat slit.
I was deep inside the pits of Loretta's, and I hear over the intercom, Jay Wagner.
We called you
And
out.
I
Even
am-
your dad came here knowing if there's any time he's going to find you in the tower was during this moto, and he looked at the window and you were gone.
I did a mile sprint from the
To get
backside
back.
of the pits to
To
get all
get
the way
back.
back here and see body bag Wagner try to go perfect here in plus 45.
So Ryan Weatherby out front. Bork has got Wagner. Now, this is not yet enough to swing the title in anyone else's direction. Bork and Weatherby were tied for second coming into this, but they were 4 positions off of Wagner. 4 points off. So they need to make up some ground in this moto more than they have so far. Alan Alford has now got Wagner. So the gap is back to only 2 points. Dennis Bork will have 8 with a 3.32. Wagner, now looking at a 1.14, will have 6. Who's the next to attack? It's Kevin Kozad, and he's 4 seconds quicker than Wagner the last time around. So Jay Wagner is losing positions quickly. If Bork here in second on the Honda, 73, if he can pass Weatherby and win the Moto. And if one more person gets around Jay Wagner, Bork is your new champ. So not sure what's happened to Wagner. He has lost a ton of ground. See Alan Alford there in third. If you think about what you did, God works in mysterious ways. How interesting would it be if Body Bag's championship run was ended at the hands of the Lord via Kevin Kozad?
It's karma will get you every time.
Hit it, Jimmy. You're not racing pro. Take the lollipop, bro. Watching Dennis Bork trying to track down Ryan Weatherby. Weatherby must have found out that Bork was there. He actually stepped up the pace just a tad. Went about half a second quicker the last time around. Georgia Lindsay has come up to the tower with a gigantic box, and it has one word written on it, chocolate. She has come up to the tower with a gigantic box that just says chocolate. It's just a giant candy bar. That is one.
You know what that is? That is chocolate Rhino Power protein. Just when you think I'm unhealthy, I'm gonna mow down a box of chocolate. I'm putting straight protein in these guns.
You're mowing down a blow pop right now, so let's not get ahead of ourselves.
You're
okay?
right.
I thought that was one giant, what are we talking, like 18 inches long, 10 inches wide, one giant candy bar. One giant rectangular chocolate candy bar. Got to take a saw, like wood saw, chop it up, maybe a chainsaw. Oh, 2 laps to go. How long can Wagner hold on? Yeah. Oh, these guys, conspicuous by their absence. We have not seen Kevin Kelly or Jimmy Albertson within 100 feet of that podium when Jay Wagner's on it. Conspicuous by her absence.
Man, you almost got put in a headlock down there in Moto number 2.
For some reason, Kevin just decided, I'm not available for this podium. He's looking at his phone saying he just got a call. He has no service.
Oh, yeah.
Just too busy, man.
Let me make that phone call.
Body Bag Wagner, he's holding off the charge. Kevin Kozad.
He's 1.2 seconds, though, man.
But Bork needs to pass Weatherby. 2 things need to happen. Bork needs to make a pass, and Kozad has to get past Wagner. So right now, Wagner's got a 2-point cushion, but, oh, boy, it might not last.
If you see a bolt of lightning flash, and then off the track goes Body Bag, you'll know that it was all meant to be.
There's your guy right there, the 48 on the Suzuki you're looking at. That is Kevin Kozad. The rider in front of him is Jay Wagner, who has the championship lead. Body Bag, Jay Wagner. Oh, boy, they're trying to close in. Also, the Yamaha, Scott Phelps right there. Look at this. It's getting tighter.
Now, if those 2 guys got around Body Bag, that would be enough. You wouldn't even have to have Bork make that pass. So this could happen. This could be a tag team affair here if Body Bag gets passed by Kozad and Scott Phelps, who has some redemption in mind. Remember, they battled it out in that first moto.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh, Scott Phelps had a second in the first moto.
Well, this could happen. Of course, we are kidding. We have no issue with any of those guys. We just love some stories. We love drama.
Oh, man.
We're the TMZ of announcers. And here
Wait a minute.
comes
Phelps.
Phelps.
Phelps around Kozad. He's digging deep, man. He can be the one to get around Wagner.
Phelps was good in Moto number 1. He was the guy that was challenging Wagner in the first Moto. Phelps going in 4th in Moto number 2. Still having a good run though. But now going back after Wagner, trying to finish off what he started in the first Moto.
Kevin Kozad going to throw the good book right at him.
All right, we got a lost dog up here, and I'm going to have Kevin Kelly call this one.
What's your name, little doggy? All right, we found your dog. It's up here at the announcer's tower. It's actually going to be at the Bo Shelley. I think that's what one of the tags says. So Boaz, is that the last name of the owner here? Boaz Shelley. All right, we got your dog. If you have a very fluffy or a very furry, tightly curled doggy, it's a cute little fella, tiny little dog, probably weighs 8 pounds, brown and a little bit of white on the chest. Jason Shelley, we have your dog. You can go to the MX Sports Trailer. Thanks so much for scooping the dog up.
Okay.
Jason Shelley.
That was just the most amazing thing that's happened.
He can't even see, and he's telling you who's the dog.
That's what I'm saying. That's the most amazing thing we've seen at Loretta's all week. We just had Brian,
who's blind,
ID this dog up in the tower.
And we didn't know. We were trying to read the thing, and he's like, no, that's Jason Shelley's dog.
Oh, and it looks like Weatherby is going to take the final moto victory. But where is Wagner? Peek through the window here and see Wagner is going to come across the line in the number 4 spot, and it's going to be Body Bag Wagner. He cannot be denied this weekend, and he is going to take the number 1 plate on the podium. Body Bag Wagner, man, what a complete beast out there, going 1-1-4. Sutton tells me that 80 is going to change to number 1 next year when he comes back to defend his title. But we're going to head on down to the Race Tech podium. And Jason is going to try not to shake too bad as he's interviewing Body Bag Wagner.
And there is a replay of that checker flag coming out there for Ryan Weatherby. He takes the moto win. Dennis Bork finishes second. Alan Alford third. That's your podium. But Jay Wagner just off the podium, but guess what? He is the champ of Body Bag. One man, one mission to destroy the plus 45 class. Who's up for the task? Jay Body Bag Wagner.
Mission complete.
Get in the chopper. Do it.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy put in a great ride. Going to come up just short of the title, but what a performance in this final moto. Let's hear it for Ryan Weatherby. Not only did you fight for it, you had to get around Wagner, but you don't honestly look super whipped considering how rough that track probably is.
Man, I am so tired. I don't care.
All right, you're just hiding it really well.
Yeah, I'd like to put this out. This was a bike a friend of mine's, Matt Murphy. Passed away last fall. Wow. This was his bike. Wow. This is for him, Matt Murphy.
That is awesome. That is a great story right there. Murphy 447. I'm sure he's very proud right now.
I hope so, because I worked my butt off for that.
Yeah, winning these motos here has got to be tough.
I got to give it up to Jay Wagner. Man, he's a stud. You know, good congrats to him, and yeah, it was tough.
Who else do you want to thank?
I'd like to thank Sunstar, Spy, Central Motorsports, Record Motorsports, No Toil, Bell, Dunlop, Weatherby's Plumbing and Heating. Yeah, that's.
You know those guys?
I happen to know the guy. Yeah, okay. And my family again. Thanks, everybody. Next Level Graphic Company. They're awesome.
Yeah, they'll give you those Weatherby's graphics on there. That's good. Let's hear it for Ryan Weatherby taking the moto win. Congratulations, Ryan. That's the gold for Ryan Weatherby. He said, can I get a picture of my wife up there? Yeah, of course he can. All right, let's come on up, Bork. Well, he was definitely in contention for it. I don't know if you knew the math, but it almost swung your way. He put in a great ride and ends up in second in the moto. Dennis Bork was in contention, ends up second in the Moto. Let's hear it for Dennis Bork. I don't know if you knew. You needed one pass and you needed Wagner to lose one more. Did you know what was going on?
Yeah, I had a good idea, but that bad start ate up a lot of energy trying to get to the front quick. So it didn't leave me with much to capitalize and get the lead. You know, I caught up to him, but I just didn't have enough to put the move on. So I got to go home safe, work on Monday. So that's the way we play it.
That's what we like to hear, going home safe. Who do you want to thank?
I got to thank the guys at Honda. They got me going this week when my bike had problems. Hats off to them. A great job. Oakley goggles, Garnet boots, Answer clothing, Shoei helmets, Recluse clutches. Guys are great over there. Evans waterless coolant. First moto this week. The radiators were plug solid. Bike just stayed perfectly cool. Didn't lose an ounce of fluid. So, and mostly a big thanks to my wife. She supports me doing this crazy sport. You know, it's definitely not the safest sport in the world to be doing. We own a business together, and you know, we've been married 22 years, and she's still hanging on to me somehow. So, thank you to her, my daughter, who supports me a great deal. Thank you, Bill. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's hear it for Dennis Bork. We got to get the championship bike up here. Here it comes. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. He's riding it on up. We got to talk to our third place finisher, and then we'll congratulate our champion. Doing a burnout, going to take me out, bro. Woo! Well, I almost got body bagged myself.
Body bag.
That was stepping sideways as much as it was stopped. I had to get out of there.
It's a little bit out of the camera angle, but the faces of the competition was actually right under that rear tire.
Oh, he just rubbed it in.
Burning all over them.
Alan?
Body bag's going to have to go down to the Cernix trailer and pick him up a brand new rear tire after that one.
Let's get our third place finisher up here, who also had our whole shot award, was right in contention. Every one of these positions mattered as far as the title goes. Let's hear it for Alan Alford. All right, we got the photos. How was that moto for you, Alan?
Oh, man, about time, about time. I've been working for that one for a long time. Whole shot and a podium. Oh, couldn't get any better.
Yeah, is that your first moto medal?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, how cool is that, right?
Oh, man. I thought I was going to be in contentions all week, but, you know, sometimes it just don't go your way. And I was going to put it all in there on that last moto, so it worked out.
Who do you want to thank, Alan?
Definitely thank Triangle Cycles, Team Motivate. Also Gary Bailey, man, he's still pushing it. He's still pushing it. He worked with me for 3 weeks, and dude, he still got it, man. I tell you what, that's what put me up here. So, y'all want to get better? Go see him.
Awesome. Congratulations. Let's hear it to Alan Alford, third place, and your Bell Helmets Whole Shot Award. Thank you, Alan. I want one more photo there for the Yamaha folks, and just buddies, just locals from Triangle Cycles are proud of their guy. Okay, so let's bring our champion back up. We got the championship bike here, and he got it done, although he certainly made it a little bit interesting. Let's hear it for Jay Wagner. Jay Wagner is on top.
Everybody hands go up.
Man, did you just want to make it interesting or what? Because it was really getting interesting.
I'll be honest with you, man. The body bag was tired.
The body bag's body was tired. Did you know what the point situation was?
Yeah, I kind of went through a little bit of it. I knew where I was at, kind of where I needed to be. But after I got in there a little while, I started getting worried. My arms were pumped up so bad I couldn't ride. It was tough. It was a tough track, honestly. I want to give a shout out to the MX Sports crew and all their track guys, the CMA people, the flaggers. Man, they're doing an awesome job this week. I appreciate it, and I'm sure all the other guys out here racing appreciate it too.
All right. Feels good to get this over with, I'm sure, and get it done. Who do you want to thank, Jay?
Man, I got a ton of family. All my in-laws, I want to give a Redbud. I know they're all home watching. My family at home, of course, my wife, my kids, my mechanic Jason. I mean, most of all, those people. My friends back home. I got Slow Johnny. All my buddies. throughout the week that kind of helped me along and helped me with my schools, and just I appreciate all that stuff. Those guys, without all them guys, I couldn't do this, and quite frankly, I wouldn't want to if they weren't behind me. So thanks for all that. Appreciate it, guys. I love you.
There it is, folks, your national champ at 45+. Here's the #1 plate, courtesy of Kip Bigelow from the American Motorcyclists Association. Let's hear it for the body bag, Jay Wagner.